Police surprise a mother at work after 5-year-old was found home alone. I know she was pissed. Was it too loud?
Hello.
Police is at the mall too.
The police at the mall too, yeah. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I was dropping my son off. His dad lives here. I'm on my way to work. And I was pulling out of the parking spot, and they ran out in front of the car.
Okay.
They said that they're locked out of their apartment. I don't know where the apartment is, you know.
Okay.
Their mom is at work at the mall. She gets off at 3 p.m. They're 5 years old. They said. So I just drove him up here.
It's 2 o'clock.
I didn't know what to do.
What parking lot were you in?
He lives in 26500. So if
109.
you go in at the stop sign, go left, and it's the second left.
Okay. If you can just wait here for a minute. You mind telling me?
It's starting to feel almost like rage bait. What you mean?
When we was inside, somebody. No, I just wanted to stay. I wanted to stay, but my stomach was better, so I'm not allowed to stay by myself.
Who's at home with you?
Nobody.
And your mom's at work at the mall?
I told mommy somebody had to come with me, but
She getting whooped. as soon as this done and over with, she getting whooped. She gonna get the whooping she ain't never thought she could get.
I can't. Me, Carson would stay at home alone.
Okay. You know what store inside the mall she works at?
Yeah.
What store?
She works at the cookie store.
The what?
Upstairs. She works upstairs in the cookie store.
The cookie store? Okay. I think there's a kiosk. They sell cookies. If you can
And it's
check
sleep till
at the
next
mall,
week. Oh,
there's a
God.
kiosk that sells cookies upper level by the food
That's what I
court.
gotta write that down. I need to overlay that as Multi's chat.
Mother's name is. Okay.
We make TikToks together. And we have an Instagram.
Do you have your ID on you, miss?
He said we got an Instagram.
Do you have a valid driver's license? No. And you're the only one in the car? What apartment building you said? 26500?
That's where I was. She just said building 10.
Oh, they're in. Okay, you stay in 109. Okay.
Building 11.
Oh, building 11, but apartment 109. Okay, and they're in building 10. Okay. And you were just pulling out of your parking space and they ran in front of you?
Like ran behind the car, like almost hit them.
Okay. You can wait in your car. I just can't let you drive off, unfortunately. Hi. I'm Officer Cam.
I walked in here into 6 ads.
Hi.
My ad block is
What time
not
does your
working,
mom go to
huh?
work this morning?
I don't know.
Okay. She gets off at 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Is this security?
What time does mommy go to work?
They got security for an apartment complex? That's crazy.
You know how long you've been by
Like
yourself
high
today?
tech security.
I only 2 minutes. Yeah, last time I was being logged by myself, and now me and Carson was being logged by herself this time. I was alone a deep ago. I didn't went out. I was just like standing in bed.
You said you left the apartment because your tummy hurts?
Yes.
Okay. Where were you trying to go?
I was trying to go to a mall.
What? You know, it's dangerous. Do you see all these cars? It's really dangerous.
We was at the sidewalk though.
Home?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure they're
Damn.
at home?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, because where do you live? Do you live in the village?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out at the guard shack
What?
over in the village. So you're going to need to come get them.
Oh my god. I just dropped off my cookies. My employee will be here any second. I had my friend over there watching them, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Do you want to try and call your friend?
Where are they?
They're at the guard shack at the village.
So this is her cookie
So
spot.
was anybody supposed to stay with you today?
No, nobody. My mom's friends can't watch us because they have work.
Who all lives with you?
She snitching like
Okay.
crazy. Yo, she snitching like crazy. Yeah, we're here by ourselves. Our mom's friend couldn't watch us because they had to work.
Okay.
And I live in Bermuda.
Okay.
Does she leave you alone a lot?
No, this is our first day.
This is the first day?
Yeah, we've never been alone before.
Were you lonely?
No,
Did she give you instructions on what to do today?
no, I don't know. All she told me is that Carter has to listen to me.
Yeah, what? Are you able to call her on like an iPad or anything in case of an emergency?
No, we don't have an iPad.
So you don't have any way to call her if there's an emergency?
No, I look for his phone in his key so I can the way to get out. But I couldn't find her. I think because the key got
She in his snitching like
Call her. She doesn't have a license. She's just waiting for someone.
so that's the move, huh? If you gonna leave your kids at home, make sure they can call you on your their iPad. Would she had got let off?
Come drive the vehicle away. Child endangerment.
Yeah. Big time.
To show the
Your mommy's
kids
on her
said
way.
immediately after she told a lie.
Yeah,
Right.
we found her.
8-9, we're headed over there now.
So,
I'll watch the kid.
The lady in the vehicle right there said that she was pulling out of her parking space because she lives in building 11, and your
What's
two.
a Billy 10?
Yeah, you live in building 10. She was pulling out of her parking space, and the two girls ran out in front of her, and she almost hit them.
Atera is the IT painkiller.
Look, they doing me like they did Breezy.
Remote access, help desk and ticketing, smart automations.
They doing me like they did Breezy, bro.
I guess Carter said her stomach hurt, and she was coming to. They were coming to the mall to see you.
Okay, but where's Auntie India?
She didn't come.
What do you mean? She said she was coming. She said she was here.
No, she wasn't.
So I was just dropping cookies. I have a bakery over in Beechwood Mall. And then I have a friend who lives nearby. I just call her whenever I need her help. I was in such a rush this morning. I ran over and, not this morning, it wasn't long ago. And I just dropped the cookies off and I was coming right back.
Okay. What time did you leave?
Like 10 minutes ago. I was at home baking all day.
What time approximately?
They've been there for 10 minutes now.
9:40.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
And you just left to go drop cookies off?
Yep, Yeah, my employees over there.
Okay.
Why?
So
Why she ain't just take the kids if she was just dropping cookies before the babysitter got there? Right. Why not just take them, especially if it was just gonna be like a 10-minute drop off and then you coming back? It's not gonna be that hard.
were you girls sleeping when Mom left?
I was sleeping a little bit. That was the biggest sleep.
Okay, and you said
The rest.
that their aunt was supposed to come over?
I just have a friend that lives nearby.
Okay. And did you speak with this friend?
Yep, I messaged her and asked, and she said she was on her way.
What's the friend's name?
Her name's India.
India?
I know her. That's her.
Did you need anything
First
else?
of all, excuse
As
me.
long
I
as it's
know
fit
her.
on the
Thank you
front
so
back.
much. No, it's fine. I'm so sorry.
All right, yep, that's all I need.
You know she getting in trouble.
Left without India being there yet.
She was
Where is this at? Chase.
she was on her way.
But she never showed up.
She wasn't there yet. But I literally call her every time, and she always comes every single time. That's my, honestly, God, that's my fault. 100%. I should have waited until she was there. But I'm just so used.
Is there any other relatives that live nearby?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of relatives that are
Mommy.
there.
Okay.
My grandma stays over here in Shaker, right here by middle school.
Uh-huh.
You have on your phone proof that you called this India girl?
Oh Lord.
And it would have to have a date and time on it.
Oh
And I
Lord.
called her at 1:40 to make sure that she was still there. I have the date and time on that.
Are we able to see that?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
At what time?
1:40. That was just to make sure that she was still there. I had just gone over there to me.
Hi, Mommy.
Okay. And you
she
confirmed that
did
she was
call.
on the way,
Yes.
but
And they
she
get that
never
ass
arrived
whooped.
before you
Yeah.
left. Okay.
Okay. So you called India after we had already received notification that the kids were loose. What we're asking for you to show us is proof that you had somebody coming over to babysit the kids. Because 1:39 or 1:40 is not a good time.
It was a private call. It's not showing up.
Not a private
Nothing
call.
prior to 1:39.
No, but I mean, I can call her to.
Any text messages?
It's the way the security guard really just minding his business and watching whatever he watching on the TV. He not paying them no mind.
It was through Instagram.
And are you able to pull that up?
No, because it was on a private, so it was deleted.
It was deleted. Okay, well, that's where we kind of run into a situation
I
there.
totally get it. I know this is absolutely crazy. I know.
We're just trying to figure out. So this, I'll just give you the rundown. Shar found Mom, and the girls were walking outside of their building and almost got run over. And Correct. And she's like, oh, India's supposed to be there. Well, Mom can't provide any proof that she's like, oh, no, I called India. Well, she called India at 1:39. She called India at 1:40. We got this call at 1:39. Mom's lying about getting a babysitter. Mom had no babysitter. So anyway, we have two girls that one said she had a tummy ache. These two 5-year-olds were going to walk to the mall to find Mom. Yes, because she got a tummy ache. And so, she's definitely going to get hooked up. However, this is requiring a bond from a judge. Child endangering requires we contact the judge. And we have two little girls we don't know what to do with. So probably just going to have to tell the judge that and beg for a personal. So I would like to just keep the girls and Mom in the same car. I don't think the girls should be in a separate car than Mom.
Are you guys in kindergarten?
So you came to the house? Because Carter said something about you didn't come.
We didn't show her.
She was, oh my God. And then I don't know why would I call you on this stupid Instagram private, because it's not. They need a date and a time to show that I told you to come real quick.
Is that her?
Yeah, it's
okay.
her.
Just 1 second. Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
The girl's on the phone.
She's on the phone with her friend India that could watch the kids potentially.
Okay, apparently maybe the friend India can come watch the kids. So we might be able to just take all the kids and Mom, drop kids off at Vantage, and then take Mom. All right, so we'll work on that. So as soon as we leave, as soon as we're separated, he wants you to call 696 Kids to see if they want to come and interview her at the jail. Because sometimes they haven't been able to get a hold of people. She seems like a respectable person.
Yeah.
She's going to be here, at some point. Not going to jump out, escape that.
Yeah. Maya, can I speak with you, please? Outside?
So, we don't want to talk about this in front of your kids at all. Okay. You have to be booked and processed for child endangerment. Okay. So it requires you to be fingerprinted at our station. Okay. You have to get arrested for this. Are we able to drop the girls off at India's house while...
Look, you're not actually going to get anything done by watching another YouTube video. In fact, you're literally only procrastinating more.
Why are they doing me like this?
Okay, so that's fine. So we're gonna put all three of you in the back of a police car together, unhandcuffed. We're just gonna make sure you don't have anything on you, okay? And you're not gonna be handcuffed as long as you're sitting in the car with your kids.
Can they go to my grandma's house?
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a babysitter.
Yeah. My grandma is not home at the moment. My grandpa is. So you can watch them.
Is he
What's wrong with bro's audio on his body cam?
Contact the judge for approval to let you go. I'm imagining she will, but this requires us to call the judge. Okay.
Bring ID, your cell phone. If you haven't, your wallet, because if the judge does set a bond, obviously you're gonna have to pay that bond to get out.
We're gonna go for a little ride.
Police car, first time for everything, right?
Right.
Not yay.
The field trip.
You guys want the big car?
Pick which car you want.
You want the big car?
Oh Lord.
I never been in a big car before.
Is this gonna go on my public record?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's not something that we put out to the media or anything. So
Yeah, you don't make Cleveland.
yeah,
body camera
we don't
for this.
release a booking photo or anything like
They
that.
getting whooped.
All right, scoot on over.
Mommy, Daddy.
Hold on 1 second. They
They too high.
I don't
There
have
you go.
one.
Just wrap this around you.
I don't have one.
Oh, that's
They
okay
talking
for
about
right now.
yay.
Yeah, so I'm going to call 696 Kids now to see if they want to interview her before she leaves the jail. You're going to drop the kids off and then go to the jail.
There's a female CO, and I've already patted her down. So good.
Thank you.
The woman was charged with child endangerment and was later released on bond.